Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Tech Blessings. I'm your host Kshitij. So today we are going to talk about a very hot topic, which is which budget phone should I choose. Today we are going to talk about two competitive phones in the market, which is Redmi 3S and Lenovo K5 Plus. These are the both phones which are available on Flipkart. I'll tell you about the Redmi 3S. Redmi 3S is a phone which is available for two variants. The first variant is 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of internal memory, which is of 6,999, and the other one is 32 GB of internal storage and 3 GB of RAM, which is called Redmi 3S Prime, which is of 8,999 rupees on Flipkart. On the other side, we'll talk about the Lenovo K5 Plus, which was previously with 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of internal memory. It was not going on well. That is why Lenovo made a change and made it again 32 GB of internal storage and 3 GB of RAM with the same specification and launched it on Flipkart. That is being with a price tag of 8,499 rupees. So friends, we're going to talk about the Redmi phone, which is Xiaomi, and the other one is the Lenovo K5 Plus. So we'll talk about the both phones and compare it very well. The first thing is that what do we see when we take a phone? The first thing we'll see is the body. We'll talk about the Redmi 3S first of all. The Redmi 3S is a phone which have a metal body, fully metal body. It is slippery a slight bit, but we can hold it in our hand. It's a 5-inch phone. And on the other side, we'll talk about the body of Lenovo K5 Plus. So the body of it is fully made of aluminium. It is a slightly slippery, but we can handle it in our hand. On the second thing is the processor. On the Redmi 3S side, the Redmi 3S has a 430 SoC Snapdragon processor, which is a very new processor and of octa-core processor and 64-bit. It's a very good processor in today's world with a price tag of 6,999. On the other side, we'll talk about the Lenovo. The Lenovo will have a 616 Snapdragon processor, which is of octa-core and 64-bit. It's a pretty good processor, but a slight bit old. On the comparative side, I'll give a thumbs up to 403 SoC processor, which is with Xiaomi. Yes, I'm talking about the battery. The battery which were with Nokia. It lasted for 2 days, 3 days with a single charge. But today, it cannot be. But I think so Xiaomi is trying to do that the same thing with these new phones which are launched, which is Redmi 3S. It's coming out with many great phones. Let us talk about the Redmi 3S right now. Redmi 3S is a very big battery, which is of 4050 mAh, which can last for 2 days. If you play games, if you listen to music, it is going to last for 2 days. Depends upon the usage. On the other hand is the Lenovo K5 Plus. It has a battery of 2750 mAh. So it's a pretty good battery, but both phones doesn't have a fast charging option. Yes, I'm talking about the screens. The screen with the crystal clear, having the smooth flow wherever you take him. Yes, I'm talking about the screen. The Redmi 3S has a screen of 720, which is HD, but it's look very crystal clear and it is very good. It has a PPI of around 294 PPI, which is pixel per inch. And the second one is Lenovo K5 Plus. It has a resolution of 1080p, which is full HD in the rate of 8,500 rupees. So I'm telling you, it has a PPI of 441 pixel. That's too much. It will be very bright, a very good phone for watching movies, watching short movies. The Lenovo K5 Plus has a very benefit side on the Theater Max support. It can support anytime, anywhere. But on the side of the Redmi, we have to download a outsourcing app for using that phone in the VR. Yeah, we are talking about the upgradable system of the Android system. We'll talk about the Android systems right now. Right now, the latest Android system which is going on is Marshmallow. The Marshmallow is available in Redmi 3S, and it's not available with Lenovo. It has a lollipop version. So next, going on to the OTG support. Everywhere you want to go, you want to use the OTG, plug in the OTG and watch movies, watch PDF files, watch presentation, everywhere you want. So in both of the phones, the OTG is available. The next pretty thing is the camera. I'm mad about the camera. I'm mad about the selfies, uploading it on Snapchat. It's a very good thing. So we'll talk about the cameras right now. So camera. Redmi 3 has a camera of 13 megapixel primary camera and secondary camera of 5 megapixel. On the same side, 13 megapixel, 5 megapixel. But the difference is that the weakest point of Lenovo K5 Plus is its camera. I'll grade down it for the camera purpose. I'll not like the camera of Lenovo K5 Plus. But on the other side, Redmi 3S has a very good camera. It has 36 different types of selfie modes, selfie features in it. It's a very good phone and it can take good pictures in the daylight, but at the night I can doubt. So next, so I'll give a thumbs up for Redmi 3S, and a better performance. He can perform very better in the next version which is being launched by Lenovo. So next is the multitasking. When you multitask, when you go to Facebook, to Snapchat, to any other blogs or any other WhatsApp app or Candy Crush, so you move it and you want to go and jump into many other apps. So for it, Redmi 3S is a very good phone because I have used it. It's a very good multitasking phone. On the other side, the UI. The UI of Lenovo makes it very beautiful, lagful. On the other side, we'll come in on the UI of MI and UI of Lenovo. The recently now the UI which is going on in Redmi 3S is MIUI 7, which is latest, but it's going on very well. It's a very smooth intertasking phase. On the other side, which is of Lenovo, it has a Vibe UI. It's a very bad UI. Because of it is damaging the full HD resolution. Better than that, we can clearly compare the Redmi 3S resolution is much more better because of its UI. So in the UI phase, I'll give the thumbs up for Redmi. And the next thing is gaming. See, we people like gaming, but many of the people are there like your mom, your dad, they doesn't like gaming. So we are talking about the gaming. The processor of both of them are 505 GPU Adreno. So both plays a very good gaming performance. At the same time, after 10 minutes of 20 minutes of use, Lenovo pretty heats up a lot. On the other side, Redmi 3S heats up at the time of charging only, and at the time of playing games it can get a heat up, but it's not an issue for Redmi 3S. But for Lenovo it heats up a very well, like a iron. So the next thing is the fast charging support. Both the phones do not have a fast charging, but I'll tell you that Redmi 3S is a very pretty good phone which has a 4050 big mAh battery. On the Lenovo 2750, which is removable, it is a removable battery, and it doesn't support fast charging. Both of the phones does not support fast charging. The next thing is IR Blaster. IR Blaster is a platform where you can change the typical channel of the TV, typical channel of any radio, or typical temperature of your AC. IR Blaster is a very good thing which can help you primarily or secondarily. The IR Blaster is available at Redmi 3S, but it is not available on Lenovo K5 Plus. So at the end, I would like to sum up and giving a thumbs up to Redmi 3S, because of which many of the reasons are: the first one is it has a 430 SoC Snapdragon processor, which is newly processor. It has good processor in a budget of 7,000 or 9,000. And the second thing is it's a very good multitasking phone which is used for any purpose. The third thing is that it has a marshmallow. On the other side, it has a lollipop Lenovo. The fourth thing is that the best camera in this budget phone, in this budget segment. It's a very good, because of its UI, it has a good camera. You can use it with the selfie. It has a 36 different types of capturing pics movement. So it's a very good phone with a different type of portraits and 36 different modes for taking selfies or many other things. The fifth thing is that it has a IR Blaster, and it has a IR Blaster which can use for TVs, smartphones, or any type of ACs. And the last thing is that I would like the Redmi part, which is of 720p more, because of its UI. Its UI is very good. It is of 720p, but if taken in hand, it would be like a full HD phone. Because of its UI, it makes it very crystal clear. On the other side, the Lenovo, I do not like it UI, but I'll warn you, if the update come for the Lenovo, it will be much better because of its processor and the screen brightness, which is full HD. At the last, Redmi has a good storage management. It can store many more apps as compared to in the same memory, and it is a good memory management made by Xiaomi. So friends, that's it for the day. Please subscribe my channel, do like my channel, and please comment. I'm waiting for your comments to reply. I'll revert back to you and give you the instant replies. So friends, see you in my next video.